can't do no headphones.
I don't do headphones.
I've always had headphones. Oh,
No,
he's gone.
Oh, and Taylor's here, so
Roaring start.
out with
Seven
one, out with one, and with another.
Mm-hmm.
All right, welcome back to NFL Crapshooters. Welcome to the show, Smoothie Smith. Good to have you here. All right, so Ko-Fi.
Wish I could say the same.
Oh yeah, thank you.
No.
Ko-Fi, I think one of us did good. Somebody did good last week.
Yeah,
Why don't you tell us how the record was?
you went 6-1, 86%. You were a horrible Giants 2-point conversion attempt away from covering that game and going 7-0. So tough break there, but hey, 6-1, still pretty damn good. I went 5-2.
Won one of those games at a fucking Hail Mary, so you can't really say got unlucky.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to know that
That's
the Mad Jane Daniels just has it this year.
And also the Bears defensive back with the dumbest
That
move
might
of
be
all time.
the worst football play I've ever seen in my life.
Now he did.
Did you throw me out?
No, you left. A roaring start. Not only did he talk with the crowd, he missed the first 4 seconds. He was supposed to cover 85, the receiver that caught the
The
touchdown.
guy that caught the touchdown.
He tips it. Instead of tipping it down, he tips it to him. You could not have done anything worse in that situation. He did everything wrong, step by step by step by step. And the Bears lose.
The only thing worse he could have done was the water boy intercepted it, found the guy, threw it at him so he could tackle him.
Question.
Yeah.
Why does Ko-Fi have a Chargers thing behind us?
I'm Jim Harbaugh.
He's Jim Harbaugh for Halloween.
Halloween.
I forgot
my
it's
bad.
Halloween.
Wow.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on. Come on.
Right.
Get with it. Get with it.
I thought
Anyway.
you were dressed up for Halloween.
Uh-uh.
No, it's just his usual self. Brett, speaking of, Brett went 4-3, 57%, and Taylor and Troy both went 3-4, 43%. On the season, he's had about a couple bye weeks in a row, but Kapinchek's still in the lead at 45, 33, and 1, 58%. Nolan, you're catching up, 35, 29, and 1 at 54%. Taylor, a game above 500, 31, 30, and 1. I'm right at 500, 31, 31, and 1. Troy, you're a game below 500, 31, 32, and 2. Brett, you're 4 games under 500, 29, 33, and 1 on the season.
I don't know. I think a couple of my voids, a lot of the games that I picked were voided. So I think.
All right. We'll have to check the tape.
Troy, you weren't on the show last week, but I'm pretty sure if we rewatched the tape, I said you were going to come on the show and say there was voided bets.
Yeah.
Well, there were.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't remember exactly when, but I remember saying it.
Yeah. And I remember saying that you were going to say it.
Good. I'm glad you're speaking up for me.
Man.
Yeah. I'm glad
Brotherly
that you-
love right there. You
Oh,
love to
whoa.
see it. Just like me and my brother.
Yeah.
Brotherly love.
It wasn't
Hey.
he wasn't saying it in a good light.
Oh.
Yeah, Troy he just finally asked Nolan to be his best man on Sunday. I was with him on the golf course. Just holding out.
I didn't even know I was invited to the wedding until.
Well, yeah, I was going to give it to Taylor because Taylor actually showed up to my engagement party.
Wait, he did? He did?
Taylor was there.
Oh, that's a half hour drive down the 95. That's
Half
not too
hour?
bad. That's
Actually,
hour and a half. Hour and a
3.
half.
No, it's like a little over 3.
Oh, okay. What do I know?
Yeah,
Not
you
much.
didn't go, so
Not
you
much.
went.
Yeah, you didn't show up either, Brad.
I was busy.
All right, well, let's dive into this show. We got a Halloween spectacular. We got the Houston Texans, all banged up, no receivers anymore, going against the New York Jets. Somehow the Jets are favored in this game at -2. The god-awful Jets, 2-6. Ko-Fi, why don't you give me a stat on this game?
72 degrees, excuse me, partly cloudy, 9-mile-per-hour winds. I gave this stat a couple weeks ago. I can update it now because every week the Jets and the Giants are on prime time, one of the two. It just seems like every week. Here we go again. Giants and Jets are now a combined 4-33 straight up in primetime games since 2019. god awful. They just keep putting them on prime time.
What, Daniel Jones? He's 1 in
Pre-
15 in primetime.
In prime time games, yeah.
That's pre-COVID. That's pre-COVID. That's awesome. 2019.
Pre and post, yeah.
Pre and post.
Mm-hmm.
And in
during.
it.
And
Back
even
when
right
I-
in it, yeah.
Back when I was skinny. All right, all right, let's not put woo, that's a push. Let's push it.
Push.
Edit that part out. Shit. Yeah, I don't know what to do in this game. There's no way you should bet the Jets. But it's like every week you're like, is this the week they're gonna put it together?
Mhm. The spread makes you
traded
think
for-
that.
They
Yeah,
traded
for
for
some
Devontae
reason.
Adams. They have to win.
That was 2 weeks ago.
I know they didn't do that yet though.
He's been there for 2 games.
I know, but they
They
have to win
should trade
eventually.
him.
They
Can
probably
they
should
trade him?
trade him.
They
Yeah,
should
of
be.
course they can.
It was said on part of my take. They should be the first ever team to be all in and then all out in the same trade deadline.
I think the only thing is,
Be by-
I just think they can't trade him back to the Raiders because I know Deontay Johnson.
Trade him
couldn't-
back? Snip snap?
You can't.
Snip snap like a vasectomy?
That's the
'Cause
one
Deontay-
team you can't trade him back to.
Yeah, Deontay Johnson couldn't get traded back to the Steelers because I don't think you can.
yeah, it's like a 4-year rule. Yeah. something like
Correct.
That's a rule.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
thing.
I believe this is the first year Tyreek could go back to
Back to
Kansas
the
City if he
Chiefs.
wanted to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
Fuck it. I'll take the Jets. Fuck it. Everything in my being says I shouldn't, but
But
I don't
you
even know
win.
who to root for in this game. It's divisional rivals.
That's what
but
I
at
was
the same
gonna say.
time,
Yeah.
you want
you're-
Texans to lose. So
He's doing some ayahuasca. He's going to a dark retreat. He's
Well,
taking
now
it
he's
back.
got the cayenne pepper and water to the
yeah,
fountain
what
of
the
youth.
fuck is that guy
Oh.
Yeah,
doing?
heals him right up.
Wait,
But then-
cayenne pepper and water? What does that do for you?
Nothing.
It's anti-inflammatory.
Oh,
Was
take
it
Right.
he
Advil.
and then he also said, "I know about the darkness." Once you're in
He
the
tried
darkness,
to no, he tried to do the Bane, the darkness.
Well,
was
he did the
born in
darkness retreat.
Yeah.
You know, but then he goes, "We're in the darkness right now."
Bane was
When
not
in-
2-6 when Batman finally beat
I
him in
don't
the
think it
end.
was a Bane quote, but it was eerily similar.
Oh, okay. I was just
Anyways, Kofi, why don't we just give me your pick?
All right. As Jim Harbaugh, I once was playing under the great Bo Schembechler at the University of Michigan. We had a saying, the team, the team, the team. The Texans are a team. Okay. They overcome adversity. They overcome injuries. They still have Tank Dell, as far as I know. This line is so disrespectful. A
Stupid.
2-6 team that's favored, that's bringing out like 7 kickers in practice to see which one's going to make the team this week. That's not a team that plays on game day and shows what their might is every time. Give me the better quarterback, the better coach, the better team. Houston Texans +2. I can't believe it's a +2.
Jets don't even have a coach.
No, and the interim coach might be the worst interim coach of all time.
He's not good.
He's lost.
What is he the coach or is it Aaron Rodgers?
I think he's the coach because they took 3 timeouts in the first quarter against the
Because
He's looking over
because-
like, what the hell are we doing?
Aaron Rodgers didn't like the plays. He kept calling them. He's wasting time.
Their offense is so bad. They're slow. They take way too long.
Well, they're all old.
They're old, except Garrett Wilson, and he's not doing that great.
They
They should have got a game years ago, but they can't stay home because they hate their wives.
Garrett Wilson's got to be pissed.
Garrett Wilson's
Yeah.
not old. He's just a young kid. He's
Yeah.
caught up in the bad juju.
Yeah.
Don't blame that young man. He's not his
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah. Brett, what's your pick in this game?
I'm gonna take the Jets. Give me the old man. The old man is Loxley. Give me the old man.
I don't know. Cope, I gave that stat. I forgot about New York teams on prime time.
Kofi's
How could you
also
forget? They
dressed
lose
up-
every week.
I
He's also dressed up as Jim Harbaugh from the LA Chargers that no one goes to the games. No one cares about.
Nobody. They don't have football guys in LA.
No comment. You're right.
Troy.
It's a great costume. It's just
Thank you.
I didn't take Kofi, I take Jim Harbaugh.
I got you.
Yeah, I think we have to root for the Jets here. We need the Texans to lose for better seeding. I am rooting for CJ Stroud's downfall. I think he's the most overrated quarterback in the league.
Hmm.
Without Diggs, without Nico Collins, I think he's going to play like shit. With the Jets defense that isn't looking good, Mixon might have a huge game. but I don't know if CJ Stroud will. The line makes you want to take the Texans, and everyone's probably going to take the Texans, so I want to take the Jets.
Yeah, Sauce Gardner can't tackle though. His coach called him out.
But if one team were to make a comeback in our division, do you think it's the Jets or the Dolphins?
I think the
Dolphins.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
The
We'll get
Dolphins.
Tua back.
Yeah, we'll get
Their
to that game.
defense is bad though. We'll get to that later, but bad and injured. Just not good.
Jets defense ain't that great either. They let what's
No,
his name for
you're
the
right.
Bad.
5%.
You're
Like
right.
that's crazy.
You're right.
Jacoby Brissett drive down the field to beat you.
Yeah.
That's not
If the
that's not a
Bills
good
lose the
defense.
division,
Oh my God.
Fire everyone except Josh.
Everyone.
Except
That
Josh.
Taylor,
is-
what do you got for this game?
what's the over under?
42.
42.
Over.
Ooh.
Not by much, but it's going over.
I was going to do that,
43.
but it scares me that the Texans, all their weapons are gone.
I think Aaron Rodgers will throw one pass in. They'll get a running touchdown, a couple field goals. It's gonna be like 20, 24, 21.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
They'll probably make a mistake, lose at the end. The Jets. Aaron Rodgers will walk off with that annoying look on his face. That's everybody. He could throw 3 picks tomorrow. It'll be everybody else's fault but his.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he'll retire if he loses?
Nope.
This season or like this week?
During the season? Yeah,
No,
maybe
I
not
don't
this week.
No, because I think he's still got to get that money from those McAfee appearances on Tuesday.
He could still
Nah,
go
true.
on the show.
He could fake an injury.
You might
That
be-
could happen. That could happen. We could get to December or late November, and all of a sudden, my groin or whatever.
Yeah, the
The
cayenne,
Jets-
the cayenne pepper ain't cutting it.
No,
I could have gone pro.
And then Tyrod Taylor will go 4-0 and end the season. Everyone will say, "Man, what would have been?"
Yep. All right. Let's get to the Sunday games. Let's start off with let's start off with Lions and Packers. Should be a good game. I believe Jordan Love is going to play.
yeah.
I believe.
Oh yeah, because Malik did
Yeah,
come
heard.
in last game. That's right.
Got an MRI, says he's
Yeah.
okay.
I think he's gonna play.
Malik Willis. Maybe it's more of
Matt LaFleur.
LaFleur,
Hey,
but he's looking like best backup in the league, other than maybe Joe Flacco.
he extends his career.
And
That's for
Jameis.
sure.
And Jameis.
And Jameis.
Jameis.
Yeah.
Jameis,
He eats
unbelievable.
W's. He eats W's.
Sure does. How does he do it, Brett?
I don't know. I can't do that.
Oh, I was waiting for it.
All right. So we got Red Hot Lions look like they're a juggernaut, cannot be stopped. Favored by 3, going against the Packers, over under is 48. Kofod. Also, we need some weather. It's outside.
Oh, yeah.
Goff doesn't like to play outside.
Oh, that's a good point. That you
Probably,
just made.
probably one of his first games outside, to be honest with you.
Oh, it is.
And it's in
Who did the
Lambeau.
Lions play last week?
They beat up on the Titans.
Titans. He threw for 80
They're
yards.
going to lose. They
The
always
Titans are-
lose the next
The
game.
Titans are a good football team, though.
According to who?
No, I was just joking.
No.
They're 3.5-point favorites this week.
Who are they playing?
Pats.
That's
gonna
the
lose.
stat. Yep, because
They're
every
gonna
time
lose.
the Lions
Yeah.
play a team,
They're
that
gonna
team the
lose.
next week loses against the spread and outright.
Oh,
Drake May,
Patriots.
Drake May,
That could
baby
be
comes
free money,
back.
free
Yeah,
money,
might mean
free
that
money.
free money bet.
Free money.
Yeah.
What's
Free
your stat,
money.
Kofod? What's your stat?
Well, let me get the weather first because it could be quite the day in Lambeau. Overcast, 77% chance of rain, 10-mile-per-hour winds. So certainly not dome weather, that's for sure.
No.
The Lions are 6-1 against the spread. Dan Campbell covers spreads constantly in his career. They have the second best against the spread record in the NFL. I'm going to save who has the best one for a game that we're going to call later in our program. But right now, they got the second best against the spread record in the NFL.
Who is it? Who is it?
Lions are 2. I want to save who's 1 because it's on our card.
He's
It's a-
saving it.
It's a
Saving
surprise
it.
team. It surprised me when I saw it.
Is it the
I don't know.
Colts?
Damn it, you said it.
It's
the Colts.
Really?
Colts are 7-1
Yeah, they're
against the
always
spread.
close. They
The
always
Colts are on our
close.
card. Joe Flacco's on our card.
Sunday night football.
Sunday
night
They-
football
They got
game.
flexed in.
They
and
got flexed in.
Jaguars, Eagles got flexed out.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't look at the goddamn card. I was
What are
supposed to
you,
golf.
what are you, Jersey Jerry?
I was supposed to golf today. I was supposed to golf today. They
That
had
was-
no cards. They had no
that was-
cards, and
That was
I wasn't
5
walking.
hours ago.
I wasn't walking. There was no walking. I have
No
a
walking.
cart bag. My golf bag is a cart bag. I was not walking.
They got push cards.
They got push cards, yeah.
No, they didn't have push carts either. They had none of that.
You
I didn't even ask. I did not. Ask.
All right, let's go.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to take the Packers in this game. I know the Lions seem like the juggernauts, can't be stopped. They're a wagon, but like we kind of alluded to, LaFleur is a good coach. He's going to know how to scheme. It's scheme people open, attack the defense. I don't think the Lions have a very good rush defense. I'm going to take the Packers as a division game. Maybe they don't win. Keep it close enough. I'm going to take the Packers. Ko-Fi.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Lions -3, but you make a compelling case. To me, Jordan Love. Here's the moment. Okay, now assuming he's healthy enough to play and start, he's got moments where he looks like the good Brett Favre or the good Aaron Rodgers, like the next coming, and then he has these bad Brett Favre moments where he'll do something stupid or throw a bad pick or throw
Sends a
an
pitch-
interception out of the end zone.
Sends
Yeah.
a pitcher.
Yeah. So give me the team I can trust, the Lions. The Lions are dependable. I think they go in the Lambeau. I think this is the best team in the NFL. The Chiefs get the #1 ranking because they're still undefeated, defending champs and all of that. But if my life were on the line right now to pick a team to win it all, I would say I think it's the Lions. So give me the Lions -3 to get a big win at Lambeau, continue their NFC North charge.
Just the law of averages. They can't just keep beating down these teams.
They
They got to
can.
come
'cause
back
they-
down to earth a little bit.
Well, they
But
don't
they-
have to. They just got to win by more than 3. That doesn't mean it's going to be a beatdown. I think this is
Yes,
going to be a
true.
very good game.
They've
Actually,
been winning by like 30. 3 is nothing.
Their point differential, I believe, is like 100.
that's pretty damn good.
That's-
That is good. I'll look that up right now. That's
It's not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all.
The Bills used to always have great point differentials.
I
and
think the
then-
Bills are
I
like.
think they
number
still
2.
do.
yeah,
They
you're
still do.
right.
Number
It's,
2.
it's exactly 100, and the Bills are at 84.
Yeah.
And they got their Avalon asses kicked one night.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that Ravens game,
Yeah.
They might be, yeah, they beat my #1.
maybe
They
they
could
were
have just
after.
got, yeah, they could have got a couple of cheap touchdowns in that game at the end.
Yeah.
And on
Right
the
there.
opposite end, the Panthers are -147.
Holy shit. That's
Yeah.
awesome. For
That is by
later in the
far-
show for me.
It's by far the most. No one's even close in second to last.
That is
makes-
amazing. Brett, what's your pick on this game? Do you remember what game we're doing?
Yeah, yes, I do. I'm with Kofi on the Lions. I think that they're just a wagon. They're a wagon. I think Jared Goff is going to win the MVP. Well, he should. He's
Wait, yeah, if he keeps going, yeah.
What
I mean,
didn't
they
he
probably-
only throw for like 90 yards last
80.
week?
yeah,
That
like
didn't
in 4
matter?
touchdowns
80.
though.
Yeah, he didn't need to though. Yeah, for that game.
That's what I'm saying. So
Though it does seem
he
like
the
Jameson
MVP?
Williams is going to be gone for a while. So
Oh,
that hurts them.
I forgot about that. He made a couple mistakes.
A couple, yeah,
mistakes.
yeah.
yeah, can't do that.
Gambling, drugs, guns. It's a lot going on.
He's
for him.
living the life though.
Yeah,
Okay, I feel. He was a
Yeah.
3. Threes, right? I feel.
you know, a couple.
A couple.
Troy.
Yeah. Give me
What
the
do you
lines.
got? What do you got in this game, Troy?
I'm gonna go with the Packers and the points. I think, yeah, the Lions are rolling right now, but it's kind of like an eye test. You look at it and you're like, the Packers always win this game at home against the Lions.
Well, the
Not
Lions
Aaron
always-
Rodgers last
the
game.
Lions
No,
always
they don't.
suck.
They don't do that
So
no more.
now
Well, one
I'm
game.
with you, Troy. I took the Packers. No, I'm saying the Lions. You're thinking of like the past.
I know. I'm just saying that
Doesn't matter. It's in the past.
Like after the
Higgy.
game, you're gonna be like, "Why didn't I take the Packers? Packers always beat the Lions at home."
See, I'm afraid I'm.
Oh, they did it. Aaron
fuck?
Rodgers last game.
Yeah, now I want to look up who won last year at Green Bay.
Because Aaron Rodgers last game they lost.
Yep.
Sure did. Because
That's-
I'm just
Williams
talking
asked for
like-
his-
And they
Williams
won.
asked for
And they
a
won it.
jersey.
And the Lions won at Green Bay last year.
I'm just talking historically.
Historically,
Yeah, but
the Lions have won the last 2
historically,
years.
The Lions have been terrible.
Yeah.
That's true.
Thank you.
Yes, that's more than fair.
Times are changing.
Yeah, but that was the game that Williams, right? That's his last name. Asked for
Oh,
Rodgers'
shit.
jersey.
Nah, Williams. He's my guy's in trouble. Not that guy.
Not that guy.
He asked for Aaron's jersey. He's like, I'm going to hang on to this one because it was his last game ever.
He
as a
knew.
Packer.
Yep,
Yeah.
you know.
He
Uh,
knew that he'd be in trouble later
yeah.
in life.
Yep. Taylor.
Fortunately.
Under.
You know what? With that weather, I don't hate
Yeah,
that
Jared
pick.
Goff. Jared Goff has these little hands. He can't throw the ball in the wet.
He
Jordan
does
Love's
have-
gonna be slinging it all over the place to God knows who.
Wait, Jared Goff has little hands?
Yeah, he's not good at gripping the ball. That's why.
I was just asking. I don't know if that's a
He's
bad
no
grip
Josh
or not.
Allen.
He
Does he
hasn't
have small
done.
hands?
He hasn't done great
he-
in cold weather. Yeah.
Cold,
Eh.
rainy weather.
Rainy weather.
All right, well, let's go to a quarterback
like it.
with very large hands. We're going to go to the Dolphins versus Josh Allen and the Bills. Josh
Yeah.
Allen, big hands, Bills
And fencing
are-
hands. Fencing fingers.
against, yes, the fencing hands and Tua. Bills are -6, over-under is 49. Kofod, give me some weather in Orchard Park. Give me some stats.
Yeah, it's turning November, and now you're starting to see, I think, classic Orchard Park weather. 53 degrees, overcast, 5 mile per hour
75
winds.
today.
Okay, it's not November yet.
You're right.
Technically.
It's gonna be
Um,
76 degrees tomorrow too on Halloween.
Still
Not
October.
November yet.
Not November yet.
Okay, what? Okay.
53 degrees, overcast, 5 mile per hour winds, 10% chance of rain. The Dolphins, along with the Titans, are both 1-6 against the spread. That's tied for the second worst against the spread record in the NFL. No surprise. I'm not going to spoil this, or not going to wait on this one. The Panthers have the worst against the spread record at 1-7. But the Dolphins right behind at 1-6.
Real quick, Packers are 24-3 at home against the Lions since 1990.
That's Aaron Rodgers. You
Just
stupid.
saying.
0-2 in the last two.
You're too busy on Rodgers in the darkness. On the darkness. You're in the dark. You're in the dark, Troy. You're like a mushroom. You're like a mushroom. You're in the dark. You're growing in the dark. That's like a mushroom.
Continue.
Continue. Yeah, the Dolphins never played the Bills well, especially in Buffalo. Not freezing cold weather, but colder weather. Tua doesn't know how to play in that weather. They lost to the Cardinals. Bills seem to have it figured out on offense now. We'll see if they get it going. Dolphins defense is like very thin with injuries. All that being said, I think we know where I'm going. I'm taking the Bills -6. Love the Bills in this spot, which frightens me a little bit. Kofod.
Bonk 'em.
Yeah. Jim Harbaugh, have a very famous saying. You attack enthusiasm unknown to mankind. And I can tell you that Josh Allen, he is just like that, the way he plays out there. It seemed a couple years ago when he had that bad loss in Miami, when the heat was going crazy, was it week 2 or week 3? And afterwards, he collapsed like on Tua's shoulder. Owned. That will not change this Sunday. Give me the Bills -6. Hammer it all day long. Maybe the Dolphins keep it close for a half, but the Bills, I think, in the end, will bury the Dolphins. The Bills.
You really think
-6.
you really think Jim Harbaugh would say something like that?
No.
Oh.
But I did the quote and everything.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
thought you were doing a Jim Harbaugh. I thought you were doing Jim Harbaugh. What the shit?
This guy was banned.
Who the hell is this guy?
Right.
How does he know the code? Oh,
It's in the group
message.
chat.
That's true.
How's he know the code?
That's this
Figure out that
fucking
one
guy.
quick.
He's on mute though. We can't hear him.
Yeah. Well, Brett, why don't you tell him who your pick is?
Is it on me?
It's on you.
Yes.
Give me the Bills, baby. We're gonna be there. I'm gonna go to the game this week.
No.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
No.
Maybe not. No guarantees. No guarantees. I'm not. You can shit in a box and write guarantee on it, but I'm not gonna put a guarantee on it. But yes, I will be there in the parking lot, close around nature of the stadium. Bills -6.
All right. Troy.
Bills. Josh Allen owns the Dolphins. Dolphins fans are already counting this as a loss. They're scared. Josh
Dolphins
Allen.
fans are in like shambles.
It's gonna be rowdy in there too.
We don't know any Dolphins fans. We're
I'm
Dolphins
talking the
fans.
Twitter.
Twitterverse.
Mm.
They're all turning on Tua now because Tua was saying it's a lot tougher to catch a shotgun snap. You'd like to see all the people on the couch eating their potato chips try to do that. It's
I
like,
can
well,
catch it. I can catch a shotgun snap on my
Oh,
couch eating
100%.
potato chips.
Yeah.
and I'm not making $300 million.
Good
No.
point.
Nope.
Is he making $300 million?
What was his
He
contract?
just got a new contract, yeah.
It's not that $300 million.
That's just
Might
close.
be.
$300 million?
Like the total contract.
That's why he'll
Well,
play till he
his
dies.
guaranteed money, maybe he's gonna be knocked out soon. He'll be fucking giving gang signs again. Then I'll get like a half of that.
4-year, $30+ million contract with a $20 million signing bonus. 30
I'm
plus
no-
million guaranteed.
I'm no mathematician, but
close.
that doesn't add up to $300 million.
That's all I got. Well, shit. He
Four
sucks.
times 3 is $120 million.
He
No, it's a
sucks.
4-year contract extension worth $212 million.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
Oh, okay. Well, Kofi didn't say that.
I
$280
Did he say
million.
that?
I needed to
Did he
scroll on
say
Google.
that?
It's
down.
167 million guaranteed.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
All right.
All right. I
Rumpy.
bet if he was Chardonnay.
No, wait, Rumpy, you gotta wait. Troy? Taylor.
Taylor.
I mean, now I actually feel worse about the game now that the Dolphins fans are counting this as a loss because they usually say they're going to win every game and we beat them. So they're saying they're going to lose. I'm a little nervous, but I'll go Bills -6. Easy win.
I feel you. Rumpy, you logged in just in time if you want to weigh in on this game.
I like the over,
Mm-hmm.
and my bet of the week: Michigan State covers versus Indiana.
Ooh.
Ooh, what's
They
that one?
Hey,
Is it 8 or 9?
hey,
Ew,
he
that
just
was
logged
gross.
in.
That's all I wanted to
Alright,
say.
Michigan State.
They burned me against Michigan last week. I am not touching Michigan State.
Indiana's good.
He's
They're a
also-
wagon, but they're
I put a
due.
future
They're
on it.
due for a good close game.
Yeah.
Sorry for my friend.
Few-
Sorry for my friend. He's a little slow.
Future on what? To win the Big Ten, make the playoff?
Win the championship.
Don't mind.
Oh, you got to hedge that basically. They got you
Yeah,
got
that's what I figured.
Make the playoff and then bet against them. Yeah.
It was like
We'll
plus
cut-
8,000.
Yeah.
We'll add it. We'll add it. Rumpy out. That was a bullshit move on his part.
How'd he know what time to come in?
He's
It
on
was
the group
great
message.
timing. Yeah.
No,
No, but
he knew exactly when we were picking the Bills.
that was perfect timing. He nailed it.
I think, yeah. Well, I
Are
think
we
that-
live? Are we doing this shit live?
I mean, is he at your house in the other room?
No.
All right, moving on. We'll go to Sunday night. First, the game of the week, according to Brett. It's the Colts versus the Vikings. Vikings are -5.5.
I did not say that. When did I say that? I
Be in the
did
show.
not.
Well, you said, why are we doing this fucking show? Or this game? Why are the Colts on the card? Over-under is 46.5. Kofod, you don't gotta give me the
Dome.
weather. Give me the
Mhm.
stats.
Colts currently have the best against the spread record in the NFL at 7-1, and of course, Anthony Richardson tapped out last week,
Pathetic.
and now he's replaced by the one and only Joe Flacco.
Do we think that's why he's benched?
I think it's a
Yes.
huge reason.
He
Huge
got
reason.
tired. He was tired.
Yeah, if
Especially-
you're tired, you can take the whole week off. Maybe
It'd be
the
what-
season.
It'd be one thing if they're like the Panthers and they're just getting
I
their
was
ass kicked
tired-
every week. They're in
I was
close
tired
games.
10
and he
years
did
ago.
that.
And that was a close game when he did it.
Sick and
Yeah,
tired
very
of your
close game.
bullshit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sick and tired of your bullshit.
We got benched.
I was tired. That's true.
What's Joe
Joe
Flacco's
Flacco.
record? What's Joe Flacco's record this year?
Much better than his.
Yeah, he doesn't win.
I mean, it,
1-1.
Joe
21.
Flacco led the Browns to the freaking playoffs last year.
facts.
Yeah, but I'm saying
You-
this year.
He's
Now,
1-1,
James is
It's
gonna do it.
1-1.
but the one game he lost, he threw for like 400 yards and scored 34 points. So
That's
it wasn't
right.
it wasn't really on him that they
That was this
He's
year?
elite. Joe Flacco is elite.
against the
With the
Jags,
E.
they lost 37
Capital
He's
E.
better than Richardson.
Capital
Did you have,
E.
did you have more stats, Kofod?
That was it. You took my stat on Colts have the best against the spread record.
Joe
that's
Flacco,
right, that's right.
elite, capital E. That's the stat.
Yeah,
There
so
you
I'm
go.
taking the Colts. Taking the Colts. I feel like the Vikings are. I said it last week on the show. This is the Sam Darnold. He's so good at the beginning of the year. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, is he still got it?" He's like the #1 quarterback in fantasy. And then all of a sudden, boom, 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 falls. And they're like, "Shit, we got to bench him." So I'm going to take the Colts here. A little magic from Flacco. Brett says he's elite. Just keep it close. I'll
Capital
take him to
E.
cover. Capital E. It's a spot though. This is like the Flacco spot. Comes
Oh,
in,
guarantee.
saves the day, takes
Oh,
all
absolutely.
the glory.
Win the NFC
Yeah.
South or AFC South.
And I'm pretty sure Richardson probably has lost the locker room at this point. So I'm sure they get Flacco in there. They're all going to rally around him.
See that?
Love this spot. Love this spot for the Colts.
Well, when you're not very good and you check yourself out being tired,
Mhm.
you probably lost the locker room. at that
Well,
point.
Josh Downs, the receiver, did say they were asking, like, hey, do you think you'll play with Richardson again? He goes, well, yeah, Flacco's 40. So I think at some point Richardson will be back as a starter again.
That
I
is a
mean,
good chance. The
mean,
homeboy's 40.
Yeah, I mean, Flacco could fall down in the locker room and break his hip.
Or they could be 11-6 and be in the playoffs.
Or that.
One
Yeah,
of them.
Kofod. What do you got? One or the other.
There's
Kofod,
no in
what do you
between.
got?
There's no in between.
There is no in between. I'm with you, Nolan. I'm taking the Colts plus 5.5. Anyone out there, and there's people out there saying, oh my gosh, I can't believe the Colts did this. I can't believe they benched Anthony Richardson. No.
Understand that.
It's 100% understandable because the Colts are a legit, at least a good team fighting for the playoffs. When you got guys like Jonathan Taylor who are busting their ass off, and then Richardson's doing this, followed by making stupid passes and going like 2 of 15 to start a game. Yeah, play Flacco. The kid's young. You could always have him come back next year.
He tapped out, and the next play was a handoff.
Yeah.
You couldn't stay in there for a handoff because, well, it was
Crazy.
like 3rd and 18. I think they were just eating it down and played for the field goal.
Crazy. I can guarantee you, Jim Harbaugh, when I was quarterback for the Colts back in the day, when I was a Hail Mary that short of going to Super Bowl 30 and playing the Cowboys instead we lost the Steelers, I never tapped out of a play. Colts plus 5.5. Flacco is elite. Brett is right. Give me the Colts all day.
Yeah, Jim was rolling over in his grave, even though he's still alive.
Yeah.
I saw that.
His Colts grave, yeah.
Yeah, his Colts grave. Brett, if Flacco falls and breaks his hip, is it going to be as bad as when you broke your hip in Houston?
I bounced back though.
Yeah.
So did
made it
Flacco.
out.
He kept
I was
going.
crawling.
He kept going.
I was crawling. I was crawling.
What do you got for this game?
Kofod already explained it. I'm out. It's Joe Flacco. I
Took
don't.
the
I
words
don't
right out of your
know
mouth.
what to say.
Been
I-
elite and
I
then pick the
think-
Vikings. Yeah.
Yeah, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? I'll fucking break my hip and me and Joe Flacco will throw for 300 yards.
You taking money line?
No.
sprinkle?
Sunday night. You know, if I'm chasing on Sunday night, I'll take a money line, but I'm not chasing yet because it's Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll wait.
By
That's
Thursday,
a good strategy.
by Thursday at midnight, he'll be chasing.
You don't know me.
Just
You
give him
don't
a day.
fucking know me.
You got money on the Yankees or the Dodgers tonight?
Oh,
In the meantime, Troy, what do you
Dodgers.
got for this game?
Yankees. I got Judge going 0 for 5.
I don't know. The Colts.
Minus 2,000.
I think you guys are forgetting the Vikings are good.
Good defense. Yeah.
Our
All right, I'll
offense
be
ain't
back.
too bad.
No, you're right.
The Colts with Joe Flacco lost to the Jaguars and should have lost to the Titans, who are both probably besides the Panthers, the worst 2 teams in the league. It's a home game for the Vikings. I'm taking the Vikings. I don't think Joe Flacco is the big difference that everyone keeps saying he is. Like you said, he's 40 years old.
People made the same mistake last year.
Yeah, but it's not I don't know. It's not a big surprise. They know he's coming. Like,
To love that pick, to be honest with you, I love that.
I mean,
give me the Vikings.
Great pick.
-5. I'll take it. I think it should be like 7.5.
See, I thought it should be like
the
3.
Vikings lost last week to the Rams.
On the
Rams bad.
road. After they
I'm
played
not
the
good.
Lions.
After the
That's
Lions.
true. Stats working against them. That's right.
And then bounce back
That's
week
true.
at home.
That's a good point.
Double bounce back.
Double bounce back.
No, but I'm telling
Double.
you, Sam Darnold fucking downward spiral. I'm telling you, Taylor.
You can't triple stab a double stamp.
Oh, no, we got another
Yeah,
drink.
I'm going to take the Vikings. It just seems too easy. So
Maybe it is.
yeah.
Yeah, but he
It
lives in
seems like
Baltimore. He
it
doesn't
seems
know
like
what
you
he's
should
talking
take
about.
the Colts. Seems like you should take the Colts here. So just seems too easy.
Brett, you got a refill?
A red solo cup, I see.
You know, I wish the
Yeah.
Colts beat the Texans.
Staying
though.
hydrated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have been
That
nice.
pick 6 or that lineman touchdown, I thought
He got called back.
he was down. Yeah.
Yeah. But then
Okay.
Anthony
see,
Richardson with a horrible, stupid pass in their own end zone, basically to end the first half, and then the Texans
Yeah.
score off of that. So
Yeah.
just another reason why you got
Because,
to bench him.
I flipped it over to the Bills game. I was watching on Red Zone, and I had thought that the Colts won.
Oh, nope.
And
Yeah,
no.
you dumb, stupid idiot.
that's me. All right, let's go to Monday Night Football. We got the Buccaneers going to Kansas City to play the Chiefs, still undefeated. Chiefs are -9. Over-under is 45.5. Co-5. Why don't you give me a stat on this game?
Stat and some weather. 74%
Weather.
chance of rain, overcast,
Ooh.
15-mile-per-hour winds. Underdogs of 6 or more points are 21-10-2 against the spread this season, 68%. However, they are 5-8-1 against the spread the last 3 weeks. So maybe these big favorites are starting to finally come through.
This is a tough game.
It is.
Bucks. Oh, I don't know what to think about. They don't have any weapons. I mean, Evans is still out, right?
Yep.
Those Godwin.
And the Chiefs, they're
Godwin's definitely done. Yeah.
Godwin's done.
I like the tight end K. Dot, and I like him. And Bucky Irving is a
He
tough son
seems
of
to
a
be
gun.
their number
Yeah.
one.
They
guy
need to
right
give it
now.
to him more, Bucky.
I agree.
Not this week.
Wow.
Kansas City
Week to
defense
week-
is good.
Week to week league, not this week.
I'm gonna take the Bucks to cover. I don't know why. The Chiefs, this is how they win games. Apparently, just kind of keep it close.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
And you got to root for the Bucks in this game. You got to root for the Bucks.
I understand what we have to root for. I get it.
So keep it interesting. Fuck, I took the underdogs last week with the Giants on Monday night and fucking sucked.
You saying that you want to root for who? It doesn't matter who's going to win. So you got the Bucks.
Give me the Bucks. Kofi, give me your pick.
The weather worries me a little bit, but I'm going to take the over 45.5 in this game. The Bucks
Ooh.
defense is garbage. Each week, my free money bet last week won because of that Bucks garbage defense. And you know what? Kansas City, I know it was against the Raiders last week, and the Raiders are another garbage team. But Kelsey scored a touchdown. Hopkins got in the mix a little bit. And you know what? For Tampa Bay, I'll give Baker throws picks left and right lately, but I'll give them credit. They never fight. They never quit. I mean, that's how Godwin got hurt, for goodness sakes. You know, that game was over and he got hurt.
Got me about parlay, though. Parlay.
So even if
On that play, breaking his leg, parlay.
Great parlay. So even if they're down 10, 17, 21, whatever, they're going to keep fighting, meaning they might get a late touchdown score to help with the over. So I'll take the over 45.5 in this one.
That is facts too. When he broke his leg, that's got me in my parlay. It was really horrible and awesome for me at the same time. I don't know the guy personally. I don't know him personally. I don't know him personally. But
What
he
do you
got me in my
Switch my
parlay.
pick to the Chiefs. Switch it
Won
to
me
the Chiefs.
$600. Won me
Okay,
$600.
okay,
He broke
okay.
his leg. He broke his leg, but he won me $600.
Switch it to the Chiefs.
You know how in the debate the moderators were able to mute Trump and Harris?
I can definitely mute people.
Yeah, we might need to. I'm just saying.
This is a
What were you
debate
eating?
now. Oh, what? We're getting political now.
What were you talking about?
He won his parlay because the guy broke his leg. All right. Fuck, I gotta unmute him because it's Kofi's turn, right?
Are you getting
No, it's
political
Brett's turn.
now?
Through all of Brett's talking, I gave the over. I fought
That's
through
right.
it. Adversity.
All right. Oh, I have to ask him to unmute. He's got to do it himself. He'll never figure it out. Troy.
I'm gonna go with the over with Kofod. I feel like every time I look at the Bucks score or I'm watching the Bucks game, there's a million points being scored. Chiefs usually pretty good at scoring points, so I think the Chiefs will win, but there's a potential chance of a backdoor, so I'm going to stay away from him and hope that backdoor gets the over.
It happened too. I'm gonna stick with Chiefs though. Yeah, Brett's not unmuted. I can see his phone through his glasses. I don't know if he got porn on there.
He could hear it. He can still hear it.
Taylor, what do you got for this game?
I'm actually going to take the.
Am I allowed back?
Yep. What's your pick?
Okay, we're doing it again.
Bucks Chiefs.
Chiefs. Chiefs.
Chiefs.
And Taylor's got the under.
The under.
Okay.
All right.
I mean,
He also
Going
has-
against
they
Gophers.
what they scored 19 points against the Falcons. They're gonna score like 10 this
He also lives in Baltimore. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Did you guys see Kyle Pitts when they played Tampa last Sunday and he had the ball
Yeah,
at the
He
goal
fumbled
line?
it.
He
Yeah.
fumbled. It should have been a
They didn't
fumble
even look at
recovered
the
by-
pylon cam.
No, they
No.
didn't have a camera. Fox did not have a camera
Yeah,
on
who was
the line. How this is
Crazy.
business? How you not have a camera if you're
who
Fox?
was bitching about
on the
it? Was
sideline.
it Belichick?
Yeah, and he's right. He's a million
Yeah.
percent right.
He's
I
like,
think it
how
was-
don't you have a camera right there down the fucking
This
line?"
isn't a Wednesday night Conference USA game. That I can understand. Like this is the NFL. Like you should have a possible angle. Like that's ridiculous. If I was a Falcons fan, that would piss me off to no end.
Because it did. It looked like
I don't
it
think
was
he-
fumbled.
Well,
Yeah.
Kofod, and in the
I
deep
think it was.
south, they don't give a shit about the Falcons. They're college football through and through. I live down there. I used to live there.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it benefited the Falcons though.
Yeah.
So if you're a
It's
Falcons
screw
fan, you
Tampa.
don't care.
It's screw
No,
Tampa.
it didn't.
Yeah, if you're a
No,
Tampa
it-
fan, you're pissed.
Yeah.
But no one give a shit. No one gave a shit.
Maybe they
Kofod
ran out of
does.
cables.
week. All right.
All right. We got a bonus game to pick.
Yeah,
We
this is a
have-
tough
Oh, I
one.
didn't even look at
This
this.
is a tough one. Ohio State versus Penn State. Number 4 going against the number 3 seed. Penn State's home dogs here. Undefeated Penn State. 7-0. Plus 3.5. Over under is 45. Kofod, you got some weather, you got some stats.
Nice weather in Happy Valley. Clear skies, 49 degrees. So a nice November Saturday. Boy, do I have stats on these two coaches. One of them is going
All
to
right.
break a streak here. Ryan Day has lost 4 straight games versus top 5 teams.
Ooh.
He is 2-7 overall versus top 5 teams. That's pretty bad. What about James Franklin? James Franklin hasn't beaten a top 5 opponent since October 2016 against Ohio State at Happy Valley, but that was also a night game, and has lost 10 straight versus top 5 teams. He's 1-13 overall in his career versus top 5 teams, and he's 1-9 against Ohio State. That only win being when Ohio State was in the top 5 in
Creepers,
2016.
Creepers, Jimmy. Jimmy
Yeah.
got it. Jimmy's not good.
Also of note, real quick, who's going to be the quarterback for Penn State is up for debate. Drew Aller did get hurt against Wisconsin, his left knee. Franklin says it's going to be a game time decision. Bo Pribula, quite the name, wears number 9, looks just like and plays just like Trace McSorley from back in the day. Little guy
Ooh.
running around, throwing around. It took him a few snaps to kind of get his feeling against Wisconsin, but he actually looked pretty good. So I would not be surprised if Penn State plays both quarterbacks on Saturday.
Oh my, that was awesome. Little guy running around, throwing
Yeah,
around.
Little guy, Trace McSorley. Yeah,
Little guy running around, throwing around.
yeah.
Oh, so that's what he looks like?
He does. Like you watch it on Saturday.
Well, Trace McSorley
number 9,
fucking
it looks like-
sucks, so are we sure?
Not
He was
in
good in
college.
college.
Not in
Not
Penn
college.
State. He was
Yeah.
a legend.
He was great at Penn State with Barkley and Godwin and that.
Trace
team.
McSorley was great at Penn State.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I-
they lost 2. They went 9-2 every year. Yeah,
They
he was
won-
fucking
They
great.
won the Big Ten, and you could argue they should have been in the playoff in 2016 over Ohio State. They beat them, but they didn't get in because Ohio
Sorry,
State
it
had
was
1
10
loss,
it
Penn State had
was
2
10
losses.
It was 10 years ago. I forgot about it.
Okay, I haven't had my memory lost because unlike you.
Oh, love it.
Yeah.
Good shot. Don't like it. I love it.
Rim shot. Yeah, Kofod stole everything I was gonna say stole it, but he said
You were
everything
gonna-
I
you
wanted
didn't
to
know-
say.
No, you didn't know any of that.
I got
Kofod is
written
suspended
down.
you.
I
You
have
didn't know
written
that shit.
down. I have written down. Franklin always comes up short in
Yeah.
these big games against big opponents. And I said they're question mark at quarterback. For those reasons, I don't think Ohio State's quarterback is the best, but I think
Will
he
Howard?
can. Yeah, but he can manage a team to get the win. I'm going to take Ohio State here minus 3.5. I know it's Happy Valley, but yeah, like Kofod said, I didn't know the stat that Ryan Day also fucking loses all the time against these Big Ten teams, but.
Top 5, and it's always been Michigan and Oregon. Like those are the teams that he
Okay,
loses to.
there we go. So
Yeah.
I'll take Ohio State instead. That's what I was gonna say, Brett. Is that okay?
Is it me? That's
Yeah.
fine.
No, it's not you. Kofod.
Yeah, this was the toughest. It's still the toughest game. I go back and forth on this one. Ohio State lost their left tackle in the Oregon game, and I don't think their offensive line's been nearly. I mean, Nebraska pushed them around and nearly beat them last week. The same Nebraska that got their ass kicked 2 weeks ago by Indiana. But at the same time, Will Howard, the same quarterback you just mentioned, Nolan, has a chip on his shoulder because he said, "Oh, Penn State, I wanted to go to Penn State. They never recruited me." So he's got that going on.
That's a good point.
But I also think Ohio State had all the pressure coming in. They got 20+ million they put into this team between the transfer portals and Chip Kelly as the OC.
Does that matter though? How much did Florida State put in their NIL money?
Oh,
Yeah, but at least Ohio State got good players, unlike Florida State.
Well, just
facts.
At least on paper. I go back and forth.
Just on paper.
just on
God
paper.
damn it, Fox. I wish this was a night game, but it's the big noon kickoff.
They're ruining football.
I lean Penn State +3.5. Ohio State could win by 3, and I still win. So give me Penn State +3.5. Maybe they get the upset, or maybe Ohio State wins by 3 or less, but I'll take Penn State in a close game.
No,
They're ruining
noon,
football.
Big noon kickoff is ruining football. And I'll say it right here, right now. Ruining football.
You're not afraid.
What other game would I have to wake up at noon on a Saturday?
You gotta wake up.
I didn't say wake up. I had to watch this game at noon. I'm busy, man. I got chores. I got something to do.
Chores.
You are not busy at all.
Chores.
You get drunk on a Wednesday night.
I was supposed to
Yeah,
golf
shit.
today, asshole.
Oh, wow.
The cards weren't available.
No cards available.
So what now you're taking tomorrow off too?
Probably. I can do whatever I want.
Just take the week off at this
I'm
point.
untouchable. I'm untouchable.
I'm gonna send this video into fucking National Grid.
Then I will not be untouchable and I will be fired. Thanks. That's great for my best friend. Yeah, I'm gonna take Ohio State because it's not a night and Penn State can't dance around like a bunch of jackasses acting like whiteout. Oh, no, it's big new kickoff. Yeah, Ohio State. I'll text Zeus right now and say Ohio State right now.
Do it.
All right, do it.
Text him right now.
I'm pretty sure he's having a baby and we never knew about that.
He's coming to Vegas on Sunday.
He had
see him
the
this weekend.
baby.
Yeah.
You already had the baby? You already had the baby? Well, I don't know. Taylor was in the wedding. I was in the wedding. We shared a hotel room together because homeboy's
Where's this going?
homeboy's too cheap to buy his own one, so he needed me to. He was like, I want to share a hotel room together. Yeah. Cheap ass.
All right, well. Troy, who are you taking in this game?
Yeah, I think I'm too scared to take either side. So I'm just gonna take the over. Just because I really don't know what to do here. I'm gonna watch the game. I think it's gonna be a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Points would be fun.
You don't think Big Ten kickoff has ruined football? Or big noon kickoff, sorry.
No,
You can wake up in time?
I'll be up.
All right. Taylor.
Ohio State.
Love it. All right. Shoot, now we got to pick another college football.
And Nolan, you took Ohio State. I forgot to write it down. Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
Just making sure. Got it.
Everybody's looking at their phones now.
I text Tyler that said tell Blake he's getting homeschooled.
Okay.
Homeschool?
The fuck does that mean?
While everyone looks up college picks, let me go over
beat
how
me.
everyone did last week. And
Yes. Why don't you tell us our records last week?
And if you need to mute Brett, feel free. Taylor, great call on this one. Oregon, Illinois under 54.5. Oregon buried Illinois 38-9. So that was an easy win for you. Yeah, it was. Brett, you also had a good win. You had Penn State, speaking of the Nittany Lions, -6.5, and it looked dicey early on, especially when Aller went out, but they ended up beating Wisconsin by 15, so good pick by you.
Yeah, absolutely.
My anytime same game parlay came up just short. I needed Ricky White III to score for UNLV on Friday night. Boise State's defense did a good job shutting him down. That was a fun game to see, so I lost that one, unfortunately. Troy, Texas -18.5. Vanderbilt is tough. That was a close game throughout. Texas only won by 3, so you came up well short on that one. And then how about those Colorado Buffaloes? They keep winning. They keep covering. Nolan, easy pick for you. Late Saturday night, -5.5. They beat Cincy by 11. They might have the
Love it.
Heisman Trophy winner, and maybe they can win the Big 12. We'll see. On the season, Brett and Taylor both 6-2 in college bets, 75%. Pincheck's 4-3. I'm 4-5. Nolan, you're also 4-5. Troy, we might have to void a couple of these, but you are 1-7, 13% on the season.
The only bet Troy won is when he was actively trying to lose.
Oregon, Purdue, yeah.
You got to keep that mantra.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to take UNC over Florida State because I don't think it matters how much shit that the fans
Smart.
eat.
Smart.
They are cursed.
Easy. That's easy money.
It should
Miami
be
was
easy.
easy money. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was it 2.5? Minus 2.5?
2.5? Yeah.
Yeah, that's easy.
Kofod.
Look good, feel good, play good. Tennessee is bringing the all-black uniforms in Knoxville for Saturday night against Kentucky. Kentucky has been in a free-for-all for a few weeks now. Ever since that upset went over Ole Miss, they're just not the same team. Tennessee had that rough, tough game against Alabama a couple weeks ago. Nico did not play great in the first half, much better in the second half. They got the win, got a bye. I think the offense plays better. It's a big number. It's minus 16. But this is one of those rivalries that's kind of forgotten. Tennessee hates Kentucky. I think they buried Kentucky. They put this away. The defense might even get a pick six themselves. They
Does
have,
Tennessee hate Kentucky or does Kentucky hate Tennessee?
yeah,
Does
you're right.
Tenne-
Kentucky.
Does Tennessee
Kentucky,
care about Kentucky?
well, I think they do a little bit, but you're right. Kentucky definitely hates Tennessee more. You're right about that. But
Kentucky to Tennessee is like Tennessee is to Alabama.
that's actually probably a good analogy. That is. But in the end, I'll
Oh,
take.
you don't even know what he said. That he didn't
I
even
know.
say
I know
that.
exactly what he. What
It's
he
it's a rivalry to Kentucky,
like a-
but
You,
it's not.
you don't know what he said.
other.
You
Yeah,
don't
they
know.
No,
got a
he's
little bit.
trying to tie deep south stuff in the deep south stuff.
I might not have lived in the deep south, but I understand it. Tennessee minus 16.
None of
all-
us live in the deep south.
Tennessee minus 16. All black unis. Book it.
I
I
don't know.
do love those uniforms.
They are great.
Kentucky.
The video they had for their social media was awesome.
It was like the Venom.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
Venom. This movie sucks.
Also, Jets going to wear
movie's
black
not great.
uniforms tomorrow
Oh, they
for
are.
Thursday. Yeah,
I think Kentucky.
their problems. Bring out the all black unis.
I think you
I
guys
think
are a bunch
Kentucky
of
likes to play
idiots.
these big dogs, and I don't know if I like that pick.
Well, they had to play somebody.
They almost beat
Dogs.
Georgia.
They had to
beat
play
Ole
the
Miss.
big dogs. They had to play somebody. So they're
No,
playing the
True.
big dogs.
They
True,
like.
you're
they
right,
get up
you're
for
right.
those games.
You're right. They just been
They're-
such dog
they're
shit the last few
ruining-
weeks.
I
Yeah.
feel so bad for
Football.
Kentucky because they got to play these big dogs. They have to play somebody.
And
Brett,
Tennessee
who you
hasn't
got?
looked
What's your
great
game?
either.
No,
Brett,
they
what's your
haven't.
game?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Army Air Force under 41.5.
Great pick.
Under?
You don't care.
It's a great pick.
I have no
Army-
idea.
Man,
The armed forces always go
Yep.
under.
It should be over. Kofa, it should be over.
No, nope. Don't. I'm not
Tell
trying to
me.
take.
Tell me. Hey, look at me. Look at me. It should be over.
You're the one that
Army's
took
a
like
new
Navy
team.
over.
Army's a new
before.
team.
Yeah.
Maybe they got an offense.
Army's
Change it to
awesome.
over.
No.
No, change it over. Change it over.
Mm-mm.
Over.
Kofod
No,
changes
no,
over.
Over.
Kofa, change it over.
Over.
What was it?
'Cause I want-
48 and a
now I
half?
want to go under.
41.5.
Oh, okay.
Army's gonna
What do
win by 30. What's the spread?
42.5.
Oh, 22 and a half. I thought you said 2.5.
Tease it.
I said the over. Are you guys stupid or something? 41.5. Army
Troy.
minus 22.
I'm gonna
Troy.
take Syracuse +4 at home.
Oh
I thought
no!
about that one. I
No,
did. I
no.
did.
Mm,
Kyle McCord's gonna bounce back
Bounce back game.
after the worst game ever of all time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that
ain't
was
throwing
bad.
5 picks.
It's at home.
No,
It's at
3
home.
pick 6.5.
They're getting points.
Troy's right. He absolutely cannot do that because if he does,
I can't. It's the crazy thing. He played the whole game.
I know they didn't take him out.
No.
Yeah, let
the
him fight
sack,
through it.
just when he sacked himself, I was like, just take him, just take
That
him
was
out.
hilarious.
He just fell over. And it was like, oh my god, this poor sack is shit.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
He's probably still got picked up some freshman girls that night though, so it's fine with him.
All right. Cut it.
Taylor.
He's in college. He's allowed to do it. I didn't say I picked up. I said he did. Jesus Christ.
So yeah, this team's been struggling lately.
Struggling.
Yeah, not as bad as the Jets. So what's the best recipe for that? Let's bring in an FCS opponent. I will take Oklahoma minus 34.5 against Maine.
That's a great pick.
I think they pile it
Oh,
on.
gonna ride
Venables
No.
needs a big win.
I'm riding that.
No.
That's a good pick.
He's gonna bury them. Keep
That-
running up the
They-
score.
They
That might
got
be their last
Bears.
win this
They
season.
got
Yeah.
Bears in Maine. They got Bears.
Yeah, well, they're playing in Oklahoma.
They got Bears.
They do have
We
In
Bears.
know.
Oklahoma?
We know. We know what the Bears do. We know what they
Mhm.
do.
They give
Yeah.
up Hail Marys.
I would. That's not where I was going with it, but yeah, sure.
Yeah. Please don't. I know where he was going with that. All right, free money, let's go.
Free money.
Hail Mary.
That's
Hail
what we-
Mary. Hail Marys. Yeah.
So each week we give you what we believe is our guaranteed locks of the week. Ko-Fi, tell the viewers how we did last week.
Yeah, 4 out of 5 of us had a win. The only loss was,
Ooh.
and this was a tough one. Brett had Packers -4. They won on that last second field goal by 3, so we just missed getting that one.
Hmm.
Everyone else got winners. Taylor, you nailed it. You said, "Hey, Josh Allen's going to throw a pick." He sure did. So
Oh,
you
that's
won on that
right.
one. Yep. I said the Bucks defense is garbage. Give me Falcons team total over 23.5 points. They had 24 at halftime, so that was a nice, easy winner. Troy, great one on this one. Bills over 12.5 second half points. They had 17 second half points. Easy winner there. And then Nolan, good call by you. Dolphins Cardinals over 45.5. The total ended up being 55 in that game.
Mhm.
On the season, we got some good free money bet standings here. Taylor 6-2, 75%. Troy 7-3, 70%. I'm 5-3. Nolan's 5-4. Brett 4-5. BetQL is 2-4.
He hasn't came back. When's the last time John's been back?
He's been on a 3-week bye week.
Not
Yeah,
even,
Burns.
not even texting his picks in.
No.
We're burning his house to the ground. It's no big deal.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Yep.
All right. For my pick, I'm taking the New Orleans Saints -7.5 over the fucking Panthers, who suck.
Ugh.
Panthers,
Ugh.
the Panthers shouldn't be double-digit
Mousetrap.
or less versus anybody. Derek Carr's coming back. This is Derek Carr's spot coming up against a shitty team. He's gonna put up numbers to make himself feel good.
Mousetrap.
Saints receivers are probably happy they get somebody that can kind of throw near them.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows if Andy Dalton or fucking Bryce Young is playing? I think it's going to be Bryce Young. So
No Deontay Johnson.
no Deontay Johnson. They're selling. Give me the
Crap.
Saints.
You said 7.5.
7.5.
All right.
Dude, you just got right in the mousetrap. You ate the cheese. The cheese.
I'll gladly eat the cheese. The Panthers suck. They're the worst team.
1-7 against the spread. Yep.
I understand this stuff, but that's cheese. That's cheese.
All right, then
They
you
should
should.
be
cheddar.
at least. They should be at least -13.5 versus anyone.
I would say -10 seems fair.
In the NFL, no, it's minus 13.5.
They should be.
Yeah.
I'm saying. If it was
Jeez.
-13.5, I'd still take the Saints. Cold
That's okay. I don't care.
Boys,
I don't care.
who's got it better than us? Nobody. I'm taking my Chargers. We're going down to Lake Erie to play the Cleveland Browns. Mad respect to Jameis Winston, but we're going to be ready for them. Our Chargers, we're going to be ready. Give me the Chargers -1.5. We're going to have a great time in Cleveland. Maybe we'll go see the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame afterwards, but I'm going to take the Chargers -1.5. Bolt up.
I don't know if they're ready for Jameis. I don't know if anybody's ready for Jameis.
This is the point where Jameis, he has a really good game. He's feeling high, and then all of a sudden he's throwing
Should have
backwards
threw 4
passes
picks
for
last
20.
He doesn't
and
always do that. He doesn't always do that.
He should have thrown it.
The throw right
Sometimes.
before the touchdown was insane.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Sometimes,
the guy right
sometimes
Yeah.
more than never.
How
Sometimes
did
more than
Bama
never he
drop
does
that
that.
ball?
I don't
He
know.
threw it right to him,
Right to
and
him.
then then he just throws a fucking
Oh,
dime of a
Hamilton.
touchdown,
Dart,
a
yeah.
dime.
Yeah.
Hey, he thought he was on Broadway and he dropped the freaking ball.
That was on
Hey,
Broadway.
listen, Hamilton. We ever seen Hamilton on
No.
Broadway? I've never seen it either.
Oh, got it. I got it.
Got it.
okay.
Got
Okay,
it.
that was
Dang,
pretty
dang,
good.
dang.
Wow,
Thank
the
you,
guy,
thank you, thank
the
you.
kid still got it.
He still got a couple up
yeah, I
there.
didn't hear no bell, baby. I still got it.
You still got it. What's your pick here?
This is going to be good.
Took a Ray Davis anytime touchdown.
Oh, I like that.
He's barely been playing.
Not this week.
No, he's gonna play a lot.
I don't know.
What are the odds on that?
By plus 500.
He has one touchdown all year. It was in garbage time.
He does not have Ray Davis doesn't have one touchdown all year.
How many does he have?
Maybe
Ew.
I don't
two.
know. I think it's at least two.
I think it's
Definitely
one.
two.
It's only
No, he's got two.
it's only plus 285 on my Caesars app.
That's a bad odds. I don't like
Yeah.
that.
But that's Vegas could be different than FanDuel and
Keep
DraftKings.
it.
'Cause I don't
Keep
have
it.
those.
Go ahead, keep it. Keep it. Keep
How
it.
Well,
old is he?
You get whatever
it.
odds you want to bet it at, Brett. Like I'm not
It's
taking it
gonna
out.
be at the odds that you just said it was
Two
at.
touchdowns.
Kofod. I don't
He's got two
decide.
touchdowns.
Mhm.
I didn't say two touchdowns. I just said one touchdown.
That's how many he had.
Just one touchdown. I didn't say two touchdowns. Just one touchdown. Jesus.
What a sh-
When
What-
was this other one?
What a show.
He had a receiving touchdown. Didn't he?
Oh,
No.
receiving.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. He
Think
had
it's
one
like Johnson.
touchdown against the
Doesn't
Tennessee
matter.
Titans.
It's plus 285. Kofod said it. We're good. Move on. Move down
All
the
right.
bench.
Troy.
The blowout
okay.
wins.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
one
yeah.
versus Tennessee, one versus Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Jacksonville. Yeah.
Yeah.
Garbage time. Yep, that was it.
So actually, you know what? If you think it's gonna be a blowout, not a bad bet, Brett. Look at
Yeah,
you
you're
using those
actually right.
using those two
You're
brain
actually
cells you
right.
got. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
But shot at me when we're getting along. Don't like it, but I accept it.
Troy, what's your free money?
I was gonna do something stupid and take the Bears, but I'm not gonna do.
Until
I am going to take Josh Allen to throw for 2 touchdowns.
that's
What
gotta
are
be
the
as
odds on
bad as
that?
Ray Davis. That's gotta be as bad as Ray Davis.
He always plays well against the Dolphins. He's gonna throw for 2 touchdowns.
I was just
What's the
joking.
odds?
Jesus. What's that? That was
Uh,
don't attack.
Over 1.5
Don't,
touchdowns is minus 110 or minus 115. That's even.
Yeah.
don't attack.
So it's-
I was just
so
a,
it's better
don't,
than-
it was just a joke. Don't attack me. Dude. That
So
was
it's
just a joke.
better
It was
chance
just
of
a joke.
happening than Ray Davis because it's minus odds.
Well, yeah, he throws more touchdowns than Ray Davis runs for. So
Yeah, but Brett was saying it was worse. Taylor.
It was a joke. I was joking. Don't attack me. I'm trying to say the joke. Jeez.
Yeah, so I'm gonna plug my nose on this one. Daniel Jones plays well against one team.
No!
Well,
No.
it is the Washington Commanders.
That's
I
true,
don't-
though.
and
No.
I don't
the
hate
Giants,
this.
the Giants defense isn't that great. So I'm gonna go over 43 points in that game.
Oh, okay.
I did it on the last game, and they like
He
had
said-
a field goal kicking competition.
Yeah, so they're gonna get a couple touchdowns this game. I don't know who's gonna
Okay.
win. I could see the Giants possibly pulling the upset, but I think they should have scored, 45.
All
And,
right.
and,
50
and
last
didn't they?
All right,
and
you
it was
kind of set
supposed
us
to-
up on that
so they
one.
kinda know
It
each
was
other
like
at this point. So
said
maybe
Daniel
you get more
Jones,
TDs.
and then he went with the over.
I mean,
Yeah,
the other
like,
gun
I
to my
thought-
head, it made me pick the game. I would go with take the Giants.
Kind of fucked her. That was
That's,
kind of a bullshit move there.
It's kind of.
You said Daniel Jones, and you went with the over for the whole game.
Yeah, 'cause
I
he's
thought
gonna
No, he
you-
play
tricked
well.
me. You tricked me.
I thought you were gonna say something about Daniel Jones. I was like, this is the craziest bet I've ever fucking heard in my life. Then you just went with the over for the game. Don't say Daniel Jones and then be like, oh, I'll take the over for the game. Daniel Jones sucks dick,
Sure does.
ass, and
Dick
and
sucks dick and
and,
ass.
and vagina. But he's
All
not
of
good at football.
Great
All,
show,
Okay.
boys.
all the above.
Great show.
All right. That gets us through. Oh my God. Another
That was-
episode
Yeah,
of
that was a good
NFL
one.
Crapshooters.
Good app.
One for the books. So until next time, bet responsibly. And go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Bills.